What's going on, everybody? BrickBuilder here, and welcome back to another Hypixel Sky Wars video. Today we're going to be talking about a story right here. So let's hop right on into today's little bit of a story. So the story starts out right after I was streaming. I finished my live streaming on my usual stream, and I just couldn't get back on a modded Minecraft, which for members know I do use mods for like 1.7 animations, normally 5-zig and other different things like that. But they're all allowed mods on the server, so don't worry, I'm not like cheating or any of that sort of thing. But so what happened was I tried to go on my Minecraft, and then, you know, basically, essentially what happens is it won't open. Like, it doesn't open. Like, not even to the point where it's like, oh wait, there's a crash report, just flat it doesn't open. So I had no idea what to do, because usually, you know, you can submit a crash report somewhere and get somebody to help you out. But when there's no crash report, they don't know what they don't know what happened in the computer, basically, because there's no report to show you what happened. So that was definitely a problem, but what I did was I fresh restalled Forge, and no, that did not fix it. Trust me, I wish it did. That would make my life, like, so much easier, but nope, not my luck. I would never get that lucky. So, essentially, you know, I go ahead and I do that sort of thing where I'm reinstalling Forge, you know, clearing out every single mod, testing it. Now, mind you, this does take a while to individually remove each of my mods, test it, reinstall Forge. I have literally every single 1.8.9 version of Forge on my computer, which is like an absolutely ripping pieces thing, because like that just it eats away at like storage, which I have gotten rid of those files now. But the point still stands that those were definitely a lot of space while they were on the computer and that sort of thing. But so this was just very unfortunate, because for starters it happened at the really wrong time. But so anyway, let's get back on the story. So basically, I'm on my computer, you know, and all of a sudden I can't get in, so obviously I do what any normal person does, and I try to fix it myself because, you know, I think I can figure it out myself. I got that big of an ego that I know I can fix the problem. And I did manage to fix the problem, but, I mean, that's why I'm here right now. But I didn't fix it normally, I guess. So I kept reinstalling, uninstalling. That didn't really work out. It's kind of furious at it. I was going to say infuriating, but is that, I don't know.Maybe that's the word. I don't know. But whatever. I'll continue this in the next round, and we just killed that tank right there. So basically, it turned out that this issue was not a major issue. Realistically, the whole problem had to deal with my Java settings. But it's really annoying because, like, I would have hoped that this would be something a lot easier, and realistically it wasn't. Because I didn't really think to look at the Java settings. I didn't think they'd be that big of a deal. Because realistically, they aren't usually. So I kind of thought, oh, I'll be fine. That's not what it is. You know, that's kind of a dumb thing to check. Which a lot of my friends who still play Minecraft, like YouTuber friends and stuff who I talk to, did mention that it very easily could be this. And of course, me, I didn't take up their advice, which in the future I definitely will, since it definitely seems like they know how to hold their own in the MC fixin' squad, or whatever you want to call them. I don't even know. They definitely fixed my Minecraft, though, and for that I'm definitely pretty happy about, because, I mean, that was a problem, but it finally got fixed, so now I can go back to the recording thing. But overall, this whole modded problems thing, the main reason I'm sharing this is just because, well, it was a pretty interesting experience, and the worst part about it is I wasn't really sure what I was going to do on the YouTube side of things if I couldn't have got this fixed, being as streaming would be nearly impossible, because I used some of the mods like Hypixel Better Chat to make it easier to invite people. But furthermore, just the whole concept of not having like 1.7 animations and stuff that really does affect your PvP, and you don't realize it until you don't have the mods. Like they really do affect how things look. Really does impact a lot. So thankfully that did get fixed. I do have my modded client back now, and that is great. So yeah, and in addition to that, I also got the vanilla enhancements mod, so now we got that. And I'm just gonna mine up a bit of a chest plate here, you know, very quickly. And let me just do that. Yes, beautiful. Alright, now we should be able to take them on. That is good. Oh, they're coming over. Alright, well, yeah, but this is just a pretty big issue, and realistically I wasn't sure how to fix it. But with the power of perseverance and the help of tons of other people and what they figured out, it turns out that it was a Java issue as well as a graphics card one. I did not have the most recent graphics drivers, and supposedly the ones that I had were the problem, which I find really bizarre because I've had these ones for a while now. They weren't like new ones that were not working. It was the same ones that I used to have, but I guess there was an update with a mod or something that I got, and it just didn't work out with the rest of the stuff. Now I need to like regen for a second here, because I'm like gonna take the DED. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna go to an island. We're just gonna camp there for a bit. But this is definitely a very, like, I'm very relieved that this has been fixed, because that really is gonna be like such a lifesaver. Like, you don't even know the fact that like now I can record and do things is so convenient and so useful, and it's just great that it's all fixed. So hopefully you guys enjoy my bit of a story here. It was definitely a very short one, but I mean realistically, there's not too much to the story besides like the crazy amount of stress that came out of making sure I got this fixed. I mean, if I didn't get this fixed, that would have been a really long problem that wouldn't have, you know, been as simple as, oh, you can't just play Minecraft with mods for a couple of days. It would have turned into a whole recording to, like, kind of on a drum involving, like, literally YouTube, streaming, like, literally all that stuff would have been impacted, which was something that I really did not want to happen, because that would have been a pretty long-term problem, and of course I fell in the void to end it off. But if you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe, share my modded problem with your friends, and I will see you in yet another Sky Wars video. Bye!